and welcome to Crafting Wellbeing, where we take a creative pause together. I'm Hadriana, and I will be working with you to create this project, this mini little project where we're going to be colouring in the flowers and the foliage and the vase, all using brush nib marker pens. In order to craft along with us, you will need to print this image down, and you can get that within our Crafting Wellbeing Facebook group, which is also linked down below. And once you get in there, you can get a printout of it there, and it's a safe space where we share work as well, colorings and all the things that we are creatively up to. So, and also you'll find there is a video that is connected to this project so that you can find out all the things that you need in order to take part. So let's get to it. We're going to be colouring in this yellow flower, and there is an SOS going out if you haven't listened to the others that I only know the name of these two flowers, and please share what the names of the others are down below. So what we're going to be doing, as I said, we're going to be starting off with this yellow colour, and the colours that I'm using, flower, we're going to be using 109 and 36. Now remember, this is from the Ink Lily range, these numbers. So I'm going to look at this one a bit differently, the way that we colour this flower in. I'm going to be thinking about the 36, if I bring that back in actually. I'm thinking of the 36 being my actual colour of my flower, and that the 109 is where it creates the lighter shade. So that's what we're going to be doing differently in this one. So to start that off, I am going to directly start with the color, okay, with the color 36. So I'm just going to, let's do this one to begin with. So usually what I do is I have a little scan around to see where the shading is, because we're looking at what goes on top of each other that creates a shade, rather than thinking, oh, the direction of the sun and where it's coming from. No, throw that in the bin. We're not doing that. So as I said, I'm going to use the 36 as my main color, and I'm going to just color along in this bit here. I'm just going to do these three, and I'm not going to go all the way to the middle. I'm going to stop here. If I just do the dots like this, so you can see just above where those lines are in the middle. So when you're doing this, I'd like us to do some flicking motions, and to know how where your pressure is, so that you're not pressing down too much on your pen, your nib, because you'll be wasting a lot of your ink if you do so. Just keep moving your hand, your brush like this, and bring it closer and closer to the page. And once you start seeing the color, this is your pressure. So I'm just, as you see, just going around there like this. And now what I'm going to do is from the other way. So I'm going from the top. I'll move this a bit more into the center. I'm going up from the top and down. And this is still with the 36. Remember, I'm using the 36 as the main color. And at the moment, I'm not going to worry about what is overlapping each other. I'm just going to go in, starting off with this 3 like this, and I'm now going in with my 109, and I'm going to be doing this swiping motion. So from the middle, and just go like this on each part in the middle. just to close that up. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go around again and do the same thing. I'm just going to flick. I'm going to stop here just so that you know where I'm going up to. So I'm going to do this one, and this one. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Okay, this one's different. We're not going to worry about where the shading is at this moment. We're just going to go around. And make sure that's my 36. Going now in with the 109, and I'm doing the same thing. Okay, so doing the same here. And down in here. Going in again with my 109. I said I'm not at this stage worrying about what is the shading and what is not, because we're going to look at that afterwards. We're just doing this slightly different. Again, I'm flicking in from the middle, and I am going to be flicking out from there. Remember, we are using, even though we're saying that the yellow is going to be the most dominant color, we may also use it as part of creating the shading. So again, going in with the 109 from the middle, just move side to side, just gently between the two gaps. Like so. Okay, you can see that. I want to, you see there's little gaps there. Just want to go in. There you go, and just cover that up. And I was doing that with my 109. I'm picking up my 36 and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do all of these, so I'm going to stop here. If I just mark it for you, that's where I'm stopping. So I'm going to start from the inside again, and I'm still doing the flicking motion. Remember, just be aware of your tension. You can see I'm holding my pen quite low, so that I've got a lot more control over it. And also, even though I'm relaxing, I tend to just like hold on to it. Really, suddenly I'm holding on to it so tightly and I don't even know why. So just going to go down the other side, doing the same thing all the way around. And as you can see, just want to show you, if you didn't want to do the colouring in the middle, you can actually just leave it like this. Yeah, that's another thing you can do. You can actually leave it like that. But I'm now going to pick up my 109. And I'm going to just do that sweeping motion from the middle. Remember, you don't want to go all the way down. You just want to fill in this gap. And slightly go over where the yellow is. And going in again with my 36 as my main colour. I'm going to keep going round. As you can see, we are going, and I'm leaving this space here, this space and this space. That's actually a gap between this flower stem and this flower. So I have to remember myself. I'll say, tell everybody else and then just go over it. So again, there I'm just doing, this is another thing, just doing that just to mark off and remind myself that the gaps are there. And I'm going to go up the other way. I'm going to take my 109 and I'm filling up the gaps. As you can see, I am moving quite quickly through this stage. So I've just picked up my 36 and I'm doing this part again. It's because we are going to go over it. This is just setting the foundation. Okay, so as I said, what we really want to do is to make 36 the main colour, the yellow colour of the flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now bring it up to about here. Alright, I'm just going to bring it up a bit more to the middle, remembering that I want to keep just a bit more there free. So I am going to be taking a little bit more care, and I'm going to go around the inside of all of it, and this is again with the 36. You see, I'm just going up slightly higher, just going to the edge of where the lines finish. And then going all the way around. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the top and go to the middle. Again, I'm going to go all the way around. Oh, there's that little bit here. So the bits where they're behind, let's just do those as well. Yeah, I'm just looking for where ones are behind, and then I'm going to do the same. This one is all the way behind there, so I'm just going to go ahead and colour it in with the 36, and I'm going to continue now from the top. I just want to make sure that I'm right to the edge, and I'm going to bring this in as well. You see, I am just literally going around the edges and flicking it in towards myself. Just remember to put your pen right up to the edge and pull it like this. That might help. And also bringing in a piece of scrap card and putting it up to the edge. And then you can flick in from there, knowing that you can see it's caught it on the card. So let's continue. And now what I want you to do is just to have a look at your flower and just decide if that is how high the space that you want around there. If you want it to be a bit closer, you can do so. I'm just putting mine like this and leaving that gap there, and I'm not going to go over it with the 109. I'm going to leave it like so. So now for the middle, I'm going to use the same color pen, and this time I'm going to use the I might bring in the orange. There you go, on the job. Let's see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it works. Just going to bring in my orange, and the orange that I'm going to try is the 23. Now this is what I would usually do, so we're going to do it together. I'm testing to see whether I like the 23. Just put that down. I've picked up my 36. It's sort of, but I'm going to try picking up the 23 with the 36, and I prefer that. That's a bit more subtle. So there you go. You've just seen this is exactly what I do when I'm trying to work out which colors that I want to use. So I'm going to bring this into the middle. So I'm going to be using the 36 this time, the same main color of the flower, and I'm going to be picking up the 23. Let me put this down, and so that at least it's in the screen for yourselves to see the color that I'm using. Just move that. And the number is 23. So at least you can see it here on the screen and find the colour. So I'm using my 36 to pick up the 23, and I'm going to work around the outside first. Just going around the corner, and I'm picking up quite a lot of the 23. I'm pressing quite hard. And now what I want to do is I'm going to take a bit of that 33 off. Oh, sorry, 23 off my 36. And now I'm just going to use the 36 to finish off that middle. Like so. Okay, so that's another one of our sessions to complete this project. So as I said, we do have a number of the videos that accompanies this mini project, and they'll be linked down below in the description. And also, to get the printout of this project, this image, head over to Crafting Wellbeing's Facebook group. That link is down below as well. And hopefully see you in the next one. Enjoy, and don't forget to, when you go over there, to share the work that you're doing, all the little crafting things that you do, including when you've done some of this. So see you soon. Thank you. Bye. Thank you for crafting along with me. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel. You are welcome to join Crafting Wellbeing community on Facebook. The link is down below. Goodbye and see you soon.